Alright, into Puppy Pack today, and this is another run from before the update. We're gradually getting through them all. So we've got the double dromedary here on turn 5, and I'm statting up the bat in the shop. We've also got Toucan, which I quite like Toucan's ability, although it is one of those units that I don't really take all that often. A bit unfortunate here where the dolphin snipes the hoopoe bird and we just lose the Toucan immediately. But yeah, Toucan was a unit that's kind of gone up and down in terms of its fortunes. Originally, I think way back on the very original test server, it was a tier 1 to begin with. Then it was moved up to tier 2. No one rated it, including me. But partly that was because of the lack of options for perks to pass back. I mean, there were good perks that you could pass back, just not as many as there are now. And there weren't as many units that could pass back perks on feint. So when Puppy Pack got revamped, we got Tar, we got Snapping Turtle. I'm sure there are some others in the other packs that I'm forgetting off the top of my head. But clearly they work a lot better than Turtle. You know, Turtle passes Melon back to the Toucan, and then it's just going to break the Melon, and so it's not going to be able to pass anything backwards. But Tar and Snapping Turtle definitely solve that issue. So we're probably going to be looking for one of them later on in this run. So I go for the standard greed by taking the triple dromedary and then keeping the bat frozen. Oh no, sorry, we bought the bat. We've got the axolotl frozen now. And we end up getting 2 of them. So we're just going to double down, and there we go. There is a Tar. So we'll definitely play that at the front. It would be nice to bring in one of these axolotls and then find another Toucan that we could cook with the dromedaries. I can't remember exactly what happens in this run. This was probably from a couple of months ago at least. I actually don't really remember what I was trying to do, because usually I have some kind of a goal when I sit down to play one of the static packs, but maybe I was just tired of going for 50-50 shop or something like that, and we ended up with this run instead. So am I going to bring in axolotls now? I think I am, yeah. Because even if we couldn't find the Toucan to scale up with the dromedaries, it's going to start gaining 2/2 per turn here as long as the axolotls survive. Now I should probably just take the perk here onto the Toucan, but instead I use it on the axolotl. When you do have 2 of them, they can buff each other. Of course, we are playing against all packs, so that probably does confirm the hypothesis that I was probably going for 50-50 shop or something to that effect. But the Toucan's doing wonders now. Of course, that's another reason why it's so much better than it was. It's got axolotl and elephant seal to help, to magnify the benefit from the perk being passed backwards. So we're switching from Tar to Snapping Turtle. I don't know if that's necessarily an upgrade. I just personally prefer the skewer. I just think it's more fun. It creates more fights that are kind of difficult to determine what the outcome's going to be at first glance. And I think here, unfortunately, we end up facing a camel near the back, so we're just going to feed tons of stats to the seal. Might as well just go for the level 3 Toucan here. Because we have the double axolotl, they will actually be able to scale each other up and freeze up the Toucan so that we can get the level 3. And since the yesterday's video was test server related, so we might as well mention that Warg, whatever you want to call it, has been moved to customs only, and it's now a tier 2. So we won't be seeing any of these teams anymore in static packs, which I think is a great a great change to be made. Very much looking forward to it. And yeah, we'll go for level 2 on one of the axolotls. We might as well. I think our team is pretty much locked now. We're just looking for levels and perks to buy in shop. So yeah, 2/2 a turn. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it really does stack up very quickly, especially when you're applying it across the multiple pets. And I guess it's more than 2/2 a turn, because you're generally buying perks in the shop as well. And yeah, I'll freeze the anglerfish, even though at this point I've clearly given up on the shop scaling. I might find something that I want to steal. I probably should have frozen the other angler there. I'm not sure why I only took 1. But we are on 8 trophies already on turn 13. And we face the Star Pack team. Of course, this is a thing of the past as well. This team is a strawberry scaling team, which wouldn't exist in the current version. And actually, it's a very unlikely looking draw. So I'm going to buy some more perks. Use the ability of the axolotl. Yep, definitely pancakes. Probably my favorite thing to buy in this whole pack. And we'll go for level 3 snapping, although it's probably going to be too late. It is always kind of like a little bit of a disappointment when you get matched with Puppy Pack. You know, when you face a mirror team, when you're actually playing versus all packs. But it ends up being an unlikely 1 HP win there. And we do actually get level 3 Snapping Turtle, so I clearly did not remember this game very well at all. And we'll freeze back just in case we start to spiral with a bunch of losses. Very rare Axe Handle Hound on turn 15. Instant kills one of the axolotls. But is the skewer going to do enough? I think the Phoenix, yeah, just doesn't have quite enough to get the win there. So pretty fun run. Just, you know, sometimes it's nice just to play normal games instead of going for a challenge. All right, we've got another run here, and I thought it would be fun to mention this. This is kind of like behind the scenes stuff. So if you have a video where you only have a single run, you tend to get this flat retention graph on the left-hand side, which means that people are watching mostly all the way to the end. And then on the right, you can see what happens if you have multiple runs or bonus material, that there's a shelf halfway through where a bunch of people click off the video. So we're going to do something a little bit unusual today by playing around with that. So yeah, for whatever reason, there will be a bunch of people who watch this video who, after that first run, as soon as they saw the end screen, they turned the video off. Because, I don't know, I guess maybe they thought it was over, maybe they didn't check how long the video was, or maybe that was enough sap for one day for them. Either way, thank you if you're one of the people who is sticking around, because we do have another run, and we are going to do something a little bit fun with it, which I will explain closer to the end. So this one we're picking up a bit later because it was quite a long run, so I did need to cut out a bunch of footage. And again, we've got a level 3 hatching chick, which is harder to come by in Puppy Pack, but still has a huge effect on the likelihood of actually winning. Probably here I wanted to get chicken again, as you know, usually I'm in Puppy Pack trying to scale the shop, but it hasn't panned out here, so instead we're leveling this eagle. And then we're getting the sauropod going with Poodle. Now Poodle on the test server has been moved to customs only, which I think is fair enough. I'm not 100% sure about the new pet that is replacing it, but I think Puppy Pack already has a lot of wide scaling options, so I don't think Poodle is necessarily a big miss for Puppy Pack players. Maybe some of them can let me know in the comments if they disagree. But yeah, we're still playing against all packs here. And whenever you get a golden pack team versus Puppy, I think most of the time it feels like I should be winning them, which we do here. It does help that we got an awful lot of free level ups. So yeah, I'm sure I'm going to buy the pancakes here. Okay, we've got the angler stocked, but maybe there wasn't anything on that last team that I'm actually interested in stealing. Okay, am I going to go for it? Maybe I am. Maybe here I'm thinking about trying to get the angler to a higher level with the hatching chick, so that the next time I get an opportunity to steal something, I can get multiple copies of it. So I think that's what we're going to do here. Okay, we get Nyala, although I think I'm just going to ignore it. Or maybe freeze it until the next time that we can buy, sell to recover the gold. So there's an anglerfish. Kind of lucky to get that while one of these slots is frozen. But yeah, we use the hatching chick to get the angler to 1.5, and then from the next team we could potentially steal multiple units. So it's a unicorn pack. With the salt we instant kill through the melon there, which is nice. And I think the hatching chick here is just going to have enough to get the win. Yep. So now we get the chance to steal something from unicorn pack, which is quite fun to do, I think. So we'll level the angler, and we get the opportunity for Tatzelworm or Minotaur. Definitely going to go for Tatzelworm out of those two choices. We get Brain Cramp, Quetzalcoatl. Don't really want either of them. but I think I might as well just use them for the gold. Yeah, I'm just freezing all the free stuff in case I make a mistake here. I think probably I should just sell the poodle now. Or maybe I'm going to sell the sauropod. Yeah, we'll just buy, sell the stuff that we don't really want. And I think we will settle on the tatzelworm because we have the eagle. Yep, and now we can just immediately start leveling it with the hatching chick. Now I think at this stage, I'm not sure if I knew exactly which achievements I had, but it would have been nice if I didn't already have the tatzelworm achievement, but I think I did. Here we're just leveling it up purely for the power spike. Another star pack team that doesn't exist anymore with all the old strawberry pets. Okay, so now we're on 8 wins. I think we might as well just take the chocolate now. I think I'm probably also just looking for another angler here in order to steal something else. I could definitely sell the hatching chick if we manage to find something good enough. I'm not going to use it when we just faced the team that had all the strawberry pets though, because clearly they are useless in the context of Puppy Pack. I guess now that's not the same anymore because there are pets in Star Pack that can actually dispense strawberries, so you don't have to buy them from the shop. So that might be an interesting run to try at some stage. But again, it is a Star Pack team. Again, it's a strawberry scaling team, so we probably could steal a Spinosaurus or something here, but I don't really remember exactly what I go for. But since we're on 9 wins, now is time to explain what was going on with that interlude in the middle about the people who turn off videos. So for everyone who stayed around, throughout the second half of the video, from that point where I showed the 2 graphs, there have been a bunch of Puppy Pack free codes hidden in the video. So if you do not have Puppy Pack and you've watched this far, you've got a chance to get the pack for free. So all you have to do is find the code in the video, and some of them are better hidden than others. And then in the game, you go to redeem code in the settings. So it's settings, general, redeem code, and then you paste the code in and away you go. Now I should say that I believe that doesn't work on some mobile devices. So you may need to use Steam or the itch.io version. I'll put the URL for that in the description in case anyone happens to need it. But in the meantime, anyone who already has Puppy Pack is probably just watching the end of this battle. So we faced the standard Pack 2 type team with T-Rex and so on. Actually, I guess it's not going to be the final turn because we get destroyed by that more conventional team. And yeah, the stork angler play didn't really work out. Unfortunately, because the anglerfish is now level 3, we cannot steal anything. I guess it was a Pack 2 team anyway, so there wasn't anything new that we could grab. But we will take Chameleon for an extra trigger on the toy. And I'm not sure why I've got the chocolate frozen here. I guess I can instant level 2 something with the hatching chick. So probably I should have had it give the chocolate to the Chameleon. But again, the salt instant kills a very large unit, and this Turtle Pack team isn't going to be good enough. So happy hunting to those who need Puppy Pack. I hope you managed to find one of the codes. Just remember, it's first come, first served. There are 5 codes available to find, but once they're gone, they're gone.